Big up Mr. S, too intelligent. Wherever you are, I rate you.
Do you know why I say he's the man?
And
because
watch
the
out
governor,
for this guy. Because he's on the edge. To buy 2 podcasts later, you might be out of it. You get what I'm saying? Because he's going mad about Mr. S.
There was a time here where it took the governor. The governor obviously went to go release Mr. S. And he said, do you know today's a good day, Mr. S? And he said, why is it a good day? He said, because Britain's come out the Brexit and you're leaving this establishment. He absolutely dismantled Thameside. He's the only person I'll say that had Thameside like that.
Chelmsford, I knew from I'm seeing a call from Chelmsford. Imagine, yeah, I'm doing a podcast now about prisons, but yeah, he's phoned from the blue phone, so it's cool. Yeah, big up Jatty. Don't go too mad though, because that's what I'm saying. You're on the podcast now. You're going mad. But yeah, you're on the podcast now, bro. I'll shout you back, God. You know it's mad. I'm filming. Yeah, I'm filming, and I know you don't want everyone to know where you are. You get me?
The thing about those situations, yeah.
I know I'm going mad, but they know now.
From my experience, yeah. For the most part, yeah. Jails doesn't really want the bad press and all that, so they want to sweep under the carpet, yeah.
Yeah.
So like, that's why I didn't understand your first
what, you got
statement
blue
about the
forever?
parading and
Cool.
not yeah. But again, I wasn't there when they went left, so that's the other side of what you're seeing, that we're not in it, yeah. But
free the guys, you get what I'm saying?
So what do they do?
Free the guys.
When they do, because I knew of a situation that it wasn't 16 officers, but there was a few of them, and what they was doing, it was working together, because it's a little bit, I don't want to say too much, it's a bit mad you doing it every time, basically. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Especially if it's amounts that you can't just have on your person.
So you need to divide it up.
Yeah, or just take turns in whatever.
Make the money share.
Or do natch, whatever. Anyway, so what happened was this same sort of thing. When one of them, there was suspicion, because it was actually through spending, like what you said, innit, and then there was suspicions, and anyway, they grabbed him, and obviously he kind of let the cat out of the bag and let them know what happens. But for the most part, the prisoners don't even get a chance. They just get ghosted. Bro. You just get sent to another establishment because they know once you're out of here and they remove the bad seeds, it's hard because it takes a while for a person to even get in a position to be able to control an establishment to the level that he was talking about. You know what I'm saying? So by the time they get rid of you, it's going to be dead for a few months before somebody else, cracks the code and, you know what I'm saying?
And then comes in and takes over.
Bam, back to you, yeah? Why for that? But because obviously you're going to be cutting soon. And then see, after he goes, we're going to have our podcast. We're cool. But I'm saying, because we know what he's here for. Why for that? But did you ever see prison officers get like having sex? Not having sex, but you know what I'm saying? Like, having relationships. That's what you really, I know what you lot run.
This was in 2000.
You lot don't care about the guys.
This was about maybe 2004.
They don't care about the guys, bro.
It was about 2014, 2016. Obviously, you do something called cross-check, innit? I've gone onto a wing, like D-wing uppers. And when I'm doing cross-check, I've opened the cell door, seen one officer giving an inmate head. I've just closed the cell door.
Why for that?
Obviously, I'm rattled at this time, innit? Because I'm thinking...
Yes, I know, giving an inmate head. He's only working in men's jail, bro.
Yes,
it doesn't even make sense. But
officer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So obviously.
Oh yeah, because you said officer. Yeah, I'm going mad.
Yeah. So obviously, when I've seen that,
I'm going mad. Hey, bruv, like.
That's the first time. That's the first time that I've seen something like that. That's the first time that I've seen something like that. You know, something explicit as that. But then I'm thinking to myself, even if I was to report it, no one's gonna believe me anyway. No one's gonna believe me. Like,
first time in life or first time?
No, that was the first time that like being in that situation, because prison it's like a village, isn't it? It's like
I mentioned there's kind of like dozens and dozens of female prison officers that have got these convictions. One thing that has really surprised me is a lot of them, as I said, there's a particular look, particular vibe. Some of them have filmed it, and Linda D'Souza wasn't the only one to have a video put out there. There were other people that had videos put out there. Every single approach I've made,
she was the best video.
I mean, that's your opinion. Every single approach I've made so far.
Have you lot got a WhatsApp? Have you lot got a number?
No, I want that number from you.
No, I ain't got it.
Have you not? Every single approach I've made has surprised me, because I would have been expecting that a lot of these people want notoriety and they want to end up on Love Island, or they want to end up with a massive OnlyFans following. It seems like collectively they've all made a decision that they want to put it behind them. And I want to know from your perspective, what is that, just a shame thing? Like what is that?
What when they do? What when they
don't want to talk about it? Like they've done it. They've put the video out there. You know, in some cases, you know, there's one woman that live streamed herself. Female prison officer in prison live streamed herself. Yes.
I never heard of this.
You know,
I don't know.
Different done some different research.
Different people have. I don't know. Different people's got different motives to themselves. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the officer that I saw giving oral to this inmate, obviously when the inmate spoke to me afterwards, he said that they've been doing their thing from like back, and because he was getting released, like obviously he's like, where he was getting released, I think the next day, that's where she's done what she done, innit? You see what I'm saying? But
then link me on road ones.
Yeah. You know, but
alleged.
Again,
been shitted up.
Pardon?
Like when officers used to get shitted
No, never.
up.
Never.
Okay.
Never.
Have you seen that officer get shitted?
Yes. Loads of times.
get what? Sorry.
Like feces and that.
Oh, okay.
There was one officer that she messed up one guy's parole. He was an IPP. He was a lifer. And I just knew that. Listen, you see, when it comes to a man's life, don't play with a man's life, especially someone that's within that system.
How did she mess it up?
Because she's obviously put a report, like just stitched him up. Them two had already a vendetta. So when it came to his parole, she's obviously marked something.
I think explain to them what the so you're talking about the security incident report.
Yeah, so it's called a
SIR.
SIR
report.
What's it? Yes. Yeah, SIR, like security intelligence report. So when you get that, obviously you wouldn't know anyway. So normally when you get that written about you, it tells you whether if you're, it stitches you up.
Yeah,
in
it's
terms
just
of
a
like your
stitch
behavior.
up.
It's like, do you understand what I'm saying?
So what? Sorry, can I elaborate, please? So you see the SIR. So it's security incident report. So what an officer can do as well. So what tends to happen is they go by categories. They go by A, B, or C, or 1, 2, and 3. So A or 1 being the most authentic, and that's usually coming from an officer. So with their kind of philosophy and their kind of ideology is that an officer can't tell no lies. So sometimes they could say, Mr. Patterson, you had, let's say, 150 SIRs out on you. And most of those 150 were logged as number 1 or as A. So automatically, how can I defend myself now? Because they're saying that the officers involved are honorable. But then when you're a barrister, they dissect it. Sometimes they realize that, let's say 70 or 80 of them is by the same person. So now there's a dilemma. What's going on here? So these things are not really being explored. But the thing that I'm intrigued about as well is, have you ever witnessed groups of officers attacking or becoming too heavy-handed?
100%.